In this episode of Scaling a Seven-Figure Lending Business, we're talking about little ways in which we're maturing as a business. One of them is our meetings. So we've been meeting twice a week for the most part for about half an hour every Tuesday and Thursday. And it really started to feel more like an accountability call. These are all the things that I've done. This is what I'm working on. And then my partner would do the same thing. We might have some questions about transactions here or there, but that's what it was like for the most part. This is what we need to get done. This is what we're doing, and just kind of move on, right? Get off the call and go do some work. But we have really changed what we're doing now. And instead of just hosting another accountability call, it's more about, okay, well, we have these things in place. We have a foundation. What can we do to become more efficient at what we do? And so we've been talking a lot about systems. I thought that we would need an expensive CRM, but right now it doesn't really look like we do. We're just going to leverage the things that we have already in place. And we're just going to start tweaking the way that we do things in terms of our nurture process and sending out more newsletters, all these different things. So that's one thing that we are changing. Another one is KPIs. We are now going to start tracking where our leads are coming from and I guess the conversion rate of lead to actual conversion to a lending partner. And we're going to do this by just tracking where they're coming from. So then if right now it seems like referrals and one-on-one conversations are the main source. So I'm really pushing to do more of that, but it's really giving ourselves the ability to identify where we should be spending our time is what our focus is right now. And what we're kind of pushing towards. Not kind of pushing towards, but this is what we're pushing towards. So this is how we're maturing as a business. I've also gotten more efficient with the social media posting. YouTube is the main focus for me. And so instead of taking all of the descriptions and tailoring them to the different platforms that are getting posted, I'm just taking the YouTube stuff, the captions, and then throwing it on LinkedIn, all the different social media platforms because it doesn't really matter.